Hello. So today we'll start with fountain. So each year they release new region. So this time is fountain. It's for water, aka hydro. Shouldn't be cool. It should be fun because I see we can go underwater and all. So yeah, see how this goes. So I'm starting. I already claimed this character. Everyone can get this character for free. So like, let's just get it and stuff.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom.
So,
It's been getting quite busy recently.
should be. Ah, okay, all set then. Let's start with. Hmm. So commission, I'll do it later. Now let's do the bench. Yes, this one. Okay. Before that, let me set it in. The animal. I don't have any artifacts on now. I want to get French speak, so might as well use someone else. I'm really digging the screen. Hmm. What happens if I do quick setup? Will they all spawn at the same time? Or really?
What's your battle plan?
Okay, that kind of. You should have just walked out from. It's fine. We cannot have them all. Oh, yeah. Swing.
Good old caravan rebut. Now let Paimon think. What were we up to the first time we came here? Oh, Paimon remembers. Nahita's consciousness had been trapped by the doctor, but we followed the clues she left
I don't
behind to
remember.
help her.
Okay, so this was part of our conquest,
So much
initial
time
one.
has already passed since then. And it
Yeah,
seems
it's almost
Sumeru
a
is
year, I
changing
guess.
for the better now that Nahita's in charge, right? Paimon just hopes this peace will last a long time. And then Nahita won't have any more new problems to deal with.
It's hard to say what will
Yeah,
happen
guess
here.
you're right. We somehow always find ourselves right in the thick of it. Who knows what will happen next?
Mhm. I remember
Come
that.
to think of it, maybe it's all because of you. Maybe you're just a
Maybe this
magnet
is
for trouble.
trouble magnet, really.
Me? Before Paimon ran into you, Paimon never ran into any trouble. At most, when she was super tired, Paimon got caught in some strange whirlpool and sucked out into sea. And even then, you fished Paimon out. Anyway, for Nahita's sake, maybe we should think about heading to our next destination for
So I
now.
know you though. This one I like it.
Ah,
Fountain.
look who it is. Running into you in a place like this? I can see you two still love wandering around.
Oh, it's Dia! Since when are we just wandering around? We're usually taking care of some serious business. Even though it may have nothing to do with our journey. But never mind that. What brings you here?
I just finished a commission in the desert for a usual client of mine. Nothing too interesting. Just escorting a shipment of goods. I'm on my way to report back. That's when I saw you two all the way over there, chatting away. What were you two talking about anyway?
Mercenary work. I see, I see. They're preparing for leave Sumeru and head to Fontaine.
Huh? You serious?
Someone is here.
Can't say I saw that coming. But you are bumping into you like this will become a rarity. I'm starting to feel sad just thinking about it. Hey, how about I gather a few mercs to escort you two? What do you say?
Thanks, but no need. Oh, Paimon had no clue you'd miss us so much. But don't worry.
Sounds good. All you need to do to
All
get
you
to
need to do
Fontaine
is
is cross this stretch of desert and navigate some waterways. Knowing you two, I'm sure it won't be anything you can't handle. So, when are you leaving?
Journey should be spontaneous. Yeah,
Oh,
wait,
wait
I'm
a
going
sec.
now.
Paimon
Halas,
just
I'm
remembered there
going
are
now.
still a few dishes in Sumeru that Paimon hasn't tried yet. Now, where's that list Paimon made?
Paimon ate that list. I'm pretty sure Paimon just ate that list.
I see. Guess you won't be needing a going away party or anything. It's sad enough to see you go like this. Though, now that I think about it, Sumeru wouldn't be what it is today without you. Seems true heroes always prefer leaving quietly.
By the way, should we go say bye to Nahida?
Damn. She wants us to stay. Yeah, Nahida will just read my mind casually.
Then, I guess this is goodbye for now, Traveler and Paimon. Whether as a client or a friend, you're always welcome to come find me.
Good. Okay, that should fix that mic issue. Bye there.
Goodbye, dear. Bye-bye, Sumeru.
Okay. Let's cue the music. Oh, we reached? Okay. Yeah, it looks good. What is this place? Oh, okay. I didn't know there was a waypoint here. Now, how do I get there? Can I just fly? Uh, yeah. Up, up, and away. Wait, I'll just swim the rest of the way, I guess. Oh, I think I'm supposed to take the boat. I'll make it. I'll definitely make it. I'm definitely making it. Almost there. Almost. It's a statue. Statue? About. Am I supposed to get? Oh no, I don't want to scale this. Oh, oh, wait, maybe that's an elevator. Hiya. Anything? Oh, did I just see an electro?
After
I
crossing all
mean,
that sand and
office.
water, we finally made it. Oh,
Thanks.
this must be Fontaine's port. Wow. Everything looks so advanced in Fontaine. Paimon's heard that the industry here is extremely developed, and there are all kinds of unusual machines. Just seeing the sights as a tourist is nice, but maybe it would be better if we found something to do. What do you think?
Man,
Good
what do you
idea.
think?
Nahida gave us loads of useful information.
The Hida gave us information, huh? Okay. What kind of
Seeking out the
information?
Seven is probably still our best source for
Oh, to
information
seek
at
out
this
all the
point.
seven. All you need to be find my sibling. I'll
Yeah,
just find the
the more
truth.
we can learn, the better. So, what do you think the Hydro Archon's like? Will we get along? Nahida said that she has a very unique personality.
Personality.
Whatever that means.
Very unique personality. What do they mean
To
by
learn about
unique
a nation's
personality?
god, start with the nation's people. There seems to be some locals talking over there. Let's go see if we can join the party.
If you ask me, it's a tragedy how things ended for him. Clearly, he was a pretty decent person.
Yeah, I didn't expect that kind
Really?
of ending for him. I thought he
Oh.
would at least fight on a little longer for his family. I was expecting
I
a
think
sudden
someone
plot
just got
twist, but
executed.
it's a pity that it never happened. Still, his story is quite the tearjerker.
Uh, excuse me. Can I help you too? I couldn't help but notice you standing here listening.
Hi. We're travelers new to Fontaine, and we had something we wanted to ask, but you seem to be really busy talking about some kind of play, so we didn't want to interrupt.
Play? Oh, no. We're talking about something that really happened. In fact, it's a case that was just
Play.
heard a few days ago.
She literally thought it was a play.
Like a real trial? But the way you were talking about it and the words you used just now made it sound like some kind of story.
Well,
Yeah,
good
every
tales
case
are
is a
often
story.
based on true stories,
I
aren't
see
they?
that.
And what you see in reality may also be someone deliberately putting on an act while harboring ulterior motives. Whether something is true or not simply isn't that important. The main thing is whether the story being acted out on the stage is splendid enough. Oh, but it looks like you're not from around here. You probably don't know that the Fontaine Court of Justice is called the Opera Epiclese, or more
Opera
commonly known as
Express,
just the Opera
commonly
House.
known as Opera House. Opera House, okay.
But, shouldn't court cases be treated
So you're
a
gonna
little
get
more
caught for
seriously than that?
trespassing? Ooh,
Not to question
you can see
Fontaine's
the
way of
poster.
doing things.
That's the
It's
5-star,
just
guys,
that
right? Yeah,
putting
I think
someone on
that is.
trial is usually a very serious thing.
No worries. Other visitors to Fontaine have wondered the same thing. You could say that we just don't want to waste the moving stories behind those cases. And as for your worries about whether the cases are treated with due reverence, we have the absolutely just and honorable Chief Justice Neuvillette, as well as the Oratrice Mécanique
Chief
d'Analyse
Justice
Cardinal,
Nerolac.
a machine created by the Archon. Between the machine and the Chief Justice,
So
both charges
basically,
Oratrice?
just like
Is it some kind of
psychopaths, and
machine
there's
too?
a machine
Oh,
which is
goodness
most likely
me.
powered by
We should
criminals,
check it out if we get the chance.
and then they'll use
Wait,
Dominators.
Paimon almost forgot to ask you our question.
I don't think so.
Do you
Maybe.
know what we should do if we want to meet the Hydro
And
Archon?
Dainsleif is in prison.
Oh, that's easy. Just go to the Opera House.
So let
Lady
me check.
Farina practically lives there. You could definitely say it's her biggest passion.
Huh. I think what they mean is that they wish to speak with the Archon personally. In that case, I'm afraid it's going to be a tad more difficult. You'll have to make an appointment well in advance, and it'll depend on whether or not she has any time slots available.
Small break, Kirby. Okay. So I'll make an appointment.
Huh. Is the Hydro
I
Archon
don't know.
super busy taking care of official
So the
business?
Hydro Archon is
Wait,
like,
didn't I
just
say there
roaming
was
around
always a
apparently.
clubhouse?
I don't know.
No,
So
no.
seems
Lady
like that.
Farina seldom takes an interest with the nation's affairs. The reason it's difficult to make an appointment is simply because she's incredibly popular.
That's right. After all, she is the Archon. Though she may tend to get a little dramatic from time to time, people can't get enough
Dramatic.
of her.
Huh. First time Paimon's ever heard of an Archon
There's an
being described that
alcoholic
way before.
Archon, then there's an Archon who has.
Wait! Paimon gets now!
Uh,
The
I'm thinking
Hydro
something
Archon
bad
is
to say
kinda
about
like a
somebody, but
big
I don't think
celebrity
so.
here, right?
And then there's the Electro Archon
Yeah,
who's
I
stupid,
suppose you could say
and
that.
then the Dendro Archon
Perhaps you could
who's
even
too
say
weak
our
and
mascot.
get abused.
Hang on. This is still Fontaine's Archon you're talking
Oh yeah,
about. You should
Zhongli's
show some
Road,
more respect.
and pretty much
Yes,
working
you're
for,
right. I guess I should at least
should
try to be a little more
raise an Archon.
respectful
I
in
don't know.
front of visitors.
I thought he can just poop
Otherwise, I
more.
might get arrested
No,
and find myself face to face with
guess I'm
Monsieur
mistaken.
Nouvelette.
Come on. Sure, there's a lot of laws here, but nobody's going to be arrested for saying something disrespectful about the Hydro Archon.
Alright, I think we get it. Thank you!
Okay,
At
okay,
least
then
we
shout
know
out
how
the
to find
Hydro
the
Archon
Hydro Archon at the
How
Opera
about do
House.
that? Won't get arrested
But
because I will.
who knows how long making an appointment will take? Guess we could have a look around the city in the meantime.
Yeah,
Hey,
I guess.
what are you looking over there for?
No, I just saw more. There's a girl out there. The girl?
Huh, maybe something's the
Ooh,
matter.
in it.
She isn't going to jump into the water, is she? Maybe
Are
we
we
better
gonna
go
go
check on
and
her.
grab her by the tail? Where is the Oculus? Mm, yeah, that is an Oculus. I'll grab it later. Uh, okay, the waterfall. That's the sound. Right. Meanwhile,
Hello there. Excuse me.
すみません。
Are you
大丈夫ですか？
Huh? Ah, I'm fine. Thanks.
alright? Oh, okay then. We just noticed.
About many things, actually. But there's nothing I can do but just keep my troubles to myself. I was just
Yes,
reminiscing
keep your
about a
trouble
place
to
my
yourself.
brother and I would play when we were kids. It was just atop that hill over there. See?
Sumit? Isn't that Sumit here? No?
Uh, you're pointing at the sea. Wait, are
Maybe
you saying
there,
that you
maybe
and your
not.
brother lived in the water?
Though people call the waters around Fontaine a sea, it's actually just an inland lake that's filled with fresh water. And though I can still see that hill clearly in my memories, now it's been completely submerged.
Oh,
He would skip and jump, tossing sand in the wind. The sun shone brightly, and the air was filled with the scent of the sea. But now, the water is gradually swallowing our memories. It won't be long
hmm.
before it swallows us.
Okay.
Sorry. Paimon doesn't really get what you mean.
Yeah, Paimon only has
Ah, I
two
don't
brain
believe
cells
we've
and
had the
pretty much
pleasure
he's
of
using
meeting.
auto.
Are you Lynette's new friends?
Oh, and you are?
Thanks for looking after my sister. She often comes here to reminisce about our childhood, that's all. There's no need for any concern. Oh, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Linny, and this is my sister Lynette. If I had to guess, I'd
Lenny
say
and
you
Bennett.
must be travelers from abroad.
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and we were just talking with your sister. Even.
I see. It's unusual for Lynette to be so willing to talk with anyone. In fact, she seldom speaks at all. I'm usually the only one she ever talks to.
Oh, really? Then you two are just like us.
Yeah, I like
Paimon's
her
always
outfit
the
too.
one talking
So
to
that
us.
is an actual cat here, right? I'm trying to find if he has other English. There's hardly anything left for because we always steal ornaments, okay?
So that's how you think it is?
I also think my brother can be too talkative at times.
Seems you were right, Paimon. We are quite similar.
So, what did Lynette mean just now when she said that the water is engulfing your
Engulfing.
memories? And that it won't be long before it engulfs you too?
Okay.
Oh, that. It's from a prophecy that's been circulating in Fontaine for some time now. Well, I suppose prophecy isn't
Prophecy.
exactly the right word,
If
because
it's
that
like if
implies
it
a certain
happened,
amount of
then
uncertainty.
what's it?
There's no doubt about what's happening in Fontaine now.
What is happening?
Where to begin? Let's put that question on hold for a moment. We still haven't formally greeted each other yet, have we?
Did all the introductions earlier not count?
Hello, traveler.
Hello, traveler. It's pleasure to meet you. He touches
And
Paimon.
hello, Paimon.
Did he just slap Paimon's?
Paimon, get a handshake! You're not poking fun at Paimon, are you?
Please, don't take offense.
He just
Just
slapped
consider it a
Paimon in the
sort of
hands?
etiquette we have here in Fontaine when making new friends. You should remember it. It might prove useful.
Oh, alright then. Well, Paimon's just happy to have a local friend now. By the way, we were just getting ready to go to the Opera
Okay.
House to meet the Hydro
I mean,
Archive.
if they
Would you be
don't
able to
mind,
show us the
then
way?
I guess. But they want an audience with Diablo. Okay.
So you're going to see Lady Farina? No problem at all. In fact, I was planning to go to the Opera House later myself. I'll gladly take you once I finish things here. Please, follow me.
Okay. Oh, okay. This is it. We're almost right in front of you. That's it.
You said you were going to see Lady Farina? Well, it seems Lady Farina has come to see you.
That's Lady Corina. Oh shit, okay. Okay, okay. Oh, okay. That's an addition.
So, she's the Hydro Archon? But
No, no, no.
I
The one
swear we
above.
were looking for her.
My dear people,
Oh,
rich
I
and
hate the
poor,
voice.
those with cup in hand and those with nothing at all. Raise your glasses in celebration. If you don't have one, then just raise your hand
So,
in lieu.
does she have a baguette now, or will she give us a baguette later?
As you can all see, two unfamiliar travelers
Wait,
have
highlighter?
arrived
Ooh,
in our nation.
okay.
Come,
Did they change
let us
her?
make a
Did
toast
they
in
change her
honor of
eyes?
this
They look
traveler
cool.
and his companion who
Oh,
have journeyed
okay.
here from distant lands.
This reminds me of that movie
Uh,
where this
she's
guy goes
under
to
the
interview
ice?
King Jong, and like he made people do like be cheerful and all just to hide the fact that he's a tyrant.
I've long heard
Like
of the
these people
turmoil and
look
chaos
like they're
you've left
just
in your wake
doing this
as you
out of
visited other
fear.
nations. But I welcome you nevertheless. No, I have come to receive you personally.
Hmm.
Fear is for insignificant cowards. I am a god, and I will never entertain the notion of such meaningless wariness. You can be rest
Yeah,
assured.
this music is
I see
insufferable.
clearly your sincerity. Of course, seeking an audience with me is the most sensible thing to do. It will allow you to truly behold my power and witness my authority.
Can I
Intelligent
just pull
people
that other
always
character
gather
already?
under the correct banner. I, Focalor, hereby welcome you to the nation of Hydro
Vocalo,
and acknowledge the
vocalo.
value and significance of your trip. Now, you may rejoice in this.
Okay, we'll find.
Paimon still can't believe it. Feels like we've
Oh
only been
yeah,
here
I
for
need
a
to
few
try
minutes.
Hydro Traveler.
But the Hydro Archon's entrance was, how should Paimon describe it? A little over the top? Ahem. Miss Hydro Archon? How did you know we were coming?
I see.
I think
As
you can see the
Outlanders,
piece.
you inevitably lack even some of the most basic understanding. Don't forget that even the gods can be divided into the mediocre and the excellent. I suppose it's only natural for you to be awestruck by my abilities. You had best stop and consider. Do you really have the noble qualities
I mean,
and
yeah,
etiquette
all other
necessary to
Archons have
communicate
their
with a god?
flaws,
All it
and I
takes is
guess
a
this
slip of
person's
my
flaw.
finger for
Okay,
me to
that's the
know
guy that was
everything
listening to
about
them.
you.
So he basically has spies all
Paimon is
around.
sounding high and mighty.
What makes her different from Cheshire is Cheshire announces their arrival, basically. But her, like, he just sends people over.
Oh? What's with these looks?
They gave me
Perhaps
a
the
lot of
welcoming
visual vibes,
ceremony
even though this
still isn't
person
enough?
possibly from a film.
What else should I say then?
Ah, yeah, I'm speechless.
Is she waiting for us to start talking?
Wow, I didn't expect to see Lady Farina here. What a surprise! Wait, does this mean they're the legendary blonde traveler? How did I not notice before?
Hey, what's all the
What?
commotion? Oh, is that Lady Farina? Is there some kind of
This
drama
guy was
going
literally
on?
just there. What
Of
the hell?
course. That's the blonde traveler. The one all those stories are about. Lady
Stories.
Farina came here to personally see him. Oh, I bet this is going to be the duel of the century.
Duel?
Oh, I've got to see this. I knew Lady Farina would never disappoint.
Wait, are we gonna fight the Hydro Arco now?
Yes, but don't get too excited now. My dear believers and spectators alike tend to get quite rowdy, and despite the noise, I've come to tolerate all their ruckus. You may consider this my reward to all of you. I have determined that there will be an epic duel between myself and this traveler from another land, just as you were hoping to see.
Like,
Now she wants to fight? Aren't we getting a little ahead of ourselves?
ah, freaking dull played, man. Fighting goes, I got a resume. Yeah. Oh, I'll just fight her. Oh no, did I just discharge a weapon in public? So now I'm gonna get.
Are you not afraid? Might I remind you that this is a duel against the divine?
What are you trying to do, traveler? Provoking a god in front of her people?
Stand down, Clorent. I admire his bravery. Few have the courage to draw their sword against a god. He is obviously
Yes, he
a
sounds so
troublemaker.
fake. I'm pretty sure she's not the Hydro Arco. She's some
Unfortunately,
impersonator, most
people
likely.
nowadays only crave to be thrilled, and a mere duel will not slake their thirst for excitement.
Huh. Yeah, she's right. Just a duel wouldn't be all that interesting.
On Araneus, criminals are always requesting
Another
duels
puppet
to
god?
defend their honor.
No.
Getting a bit old, to tell the truth.
You see. Then, as the god of justice, I shall face this traveler in another kind of duel. A duel in court!
Whoa, all right. Now
So did I
that'll
just
be
get
worth
served?
seeing.
Right. This is Fontaine, after all. Such a grand opera house, it would be a pity not to use it.
Why do you care so much about the crowd's reactions? Seems you've spent a little too much time in the opera house. Besides, how exactly do you plan to have a duel in court? You mean you're going to put us on trial?
Just literally arrived.
Oh, we have reason to put you on trial. It's obvious, isn't it?
What?
According
How
to
is it obvious?
Fontaine law, no one is permitted to release any flying objects within Fontaine city limits during the first 3 days of each month. You are clearly guilty
What
of
flying
violating this
object?
law, no?
Oh, so that's what they've done wrong. That's our Lady Farina. No one knows the laws of Fontaine like she does.
Did she just make up a law like that?
What kind of law is that? Wait, flying object? You mean Paimon?
Precisely! Now, if you two have no objections, then in the name of the Hydro Archon, I order your arrest.
My apologies, Lady Farina. I don't mean to spoil the fun, but if you would allow me to interject, I don't think that Paimon here meets the definition of a flying object.
You tell her,
Yeah.
Lenny! Finally someone who's not crazy. How could anyone call
Paimon
Paimon a
is an
flying
object.
object?
Ah, great magician Linny, my beloved citizen. I'll permit you to object, but how exactly do you plan to prove your claim?
Oh, is he gonna cut Paimon and let her
Magician
bleed?
who just rained on your parade, I naturally should shoulder the responsibility of saving the show. So, with such an audience gathered here, allow me to perform a trick for everyone.
Is he gonna make an X-ray? Is he gonna burn Paimon?
Ta-da!
Oh my god, did he just tie Paimon on the leash? Now Paimon is my pet? But that arm movement is so weird. And he's just
There.
rubbing it, what the
As you
hell?
can all clearly see, Paimon should be classified as, well, something like a balloon. This rope has been in the traveler's hand all along. It was
What?
just that no one could see it before.
Huh? You call that magic? You've got to be joking.
I thought it was pretty good. Nice one.
Huh. I'm not sure what to think. It seems Lady Farina's charges no longer hold water.
I guess the story was I can skip and just do the running around, I guess. Oh, the controller.
Amusing. Very amusing, Linny. Just the sort of unexpected twist that I enjoy. With you here, today's performance can finally be called complete.
Performance? You see all this as a performance?
In which case, consider the matter of your trial resolved. The god of justice will not bring charges against an innocent person. But when there are valid grounds, I will not only judge travelers from abroad, but even the gods of other lands.
Oh, okay.
I look forward to seeing your upcoming performance at the Opera House, Mr. Linny and Miss Lynette. That's enough for now.
Toodaloo. Someone else just toodaloo. Oh, okay. Ah, yeah. Hotel.
And just like that, she's gone. Well, that's the most unpredictable Archon Paimon's ever seen. You never even had a chance to ask her anything. But that's a problem for future Paimon. That whole scene just now was really...
Thanks for
Don't
bailing us.
mention it. I just happened to remember that there was such a law, so I did a little preparation, just in case. I didn't think it would actually come in handy. So, now do you see what kind of god Lady Farina is?
Freaking balloon.
She can be a bit confusing at times, but she is still amenable to reason.
Anyway, Paimon had no idea you were a magician, Linny. It sounded like you'll be performing at the Opera House, right?
I just know a few simple tricks I use to make a living. Lynette is my assistant. It will actually be my first time performing on the most prestigious stage in Fontaine, the Opera House.
Yeah, I saw this one. I told you.
Isn't the
Yeah.
Opera House where criminal trials are held in Fontaine?
When there are no public trials being held, the Opera House hosts a variety of other performances. To the people of Fontaine, the line between a trial and a performance can be a little blurred. And speaking of performances, I would be remiss to forego this opportunity gifted by fate. Might I invite the two of you to see my performance?
Oh, free ticket.
My brother's
Sure.
always excited to make new friends.
Oh,
You don't
sure.
sound
We
excited.
don't really have anything to do now, and we wanted to go to the Opera House
I
anyway.
guess I'll be
Splendid.
delighted.
In that case, why don't we go together? Oh, you really mean it? Then I'll take
Can
you
I
up
just
on your
touch
offer.
the statue
This
one
is a
time, maybe
magical
before?
item known as a
Pretty
magic
please.
pocket. Perhaps you can help me distribute them to the people here.
So basically, I'm gonna go around with this bag to collect money, right?
Huh? What are they going to use it for?
About that. You asked me before about the prophecy, right? Let me start by telling you a little more about what it entails. I'm not sure exactly when it began, but a prophecy has been circulating around Fontaine. It says that every person in Fontaine is born with sin. No matter how the nation of justice holds trial after trial, this sin cannot be absolved. Until one day, the water levels in Fontaine will rise, and the sinful people will slowly be drowned. In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping on her throne. Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away.
That sounds pretty gloomy.
Yeah,
Why are
that
people
does
in
sound pretty
Fontaine
gloomy.
born with sin? What is that supposed to mean?
There are lots of guesses. Some say that the ancestors of Fontaine stole the power of the seas and stirred its wrath. Others say that the people of Fontaine never heeded the first Hydro Archon's warnings and offended Celestia. But here in Fontaine, evidence is what matters. There hasn't been concrete evidence for any of these claims, so they can only be regarded as conjecture.
If even the people in Fontaine don't know what sin they committed, wouldn't it be better just to ignore the prophecy completely? Why bother feeling guilty all the time?
That's exactly what the people did at first.
Hmm.
But in the last few years, the water levels in Fontaine have actually started rising.
No, just like Venice. Basically, Fountain is sinking. Makes sense. But now the water is engulfing our member, I guess.
Many places have already been completely submerged, and now lie beneath the sea.
Many people carry on with their lives as before and shrug it off as a natural phenomenon. But my family and I think that the people of Fontaine shouldn't ignore the possibility, which would end up sentencing them to death. We hope that at least the people who reside near the waterfront can move away before it's too late. So, we've started distributing magic pockets to them. As a magical item, these magic pockets have astonishing capacity. I'm sure they will come in handy when people are moving their belongings.
Oh, Paimon gets it! It's like preparing for a
Okay,
rainy
so when
day!
people put their belongings inside, can you
This
just
is
steal it,
more
maybe?
than a bit of rain.
I think he's trying to swindle us. If the prophecy is true,
Perhaps only absolute power could ever contend with such a catastrophe. But who knows? We're just tiny specks in the grand scheme of things. Now, if you'd like to help, then please give these magic pockets to anyone nearby. Be sure to convince them to take it, regardless of what they say.
You want to learn some Favonia's blade work? Alright then, I'll teach you. Oh yes, I'll teach you alright. Mark my words.
so I should give this to these people. Can I skip this and go for the... just in case, because my lesson is about the cap. Let me just do a layland real quick. Wait, there is no waypoint there. Ah, That's fine.
There is no escape.
Order guide you. Solidify.
Go as one. Shudder.
You lead
Saving
the
the
way.
resin for basically farming. Hey, there's a hidden. Okay. This way?
Let's move out.
This was here? I don't know. Never seen this.
Yeah. Rebuild. I'm lit. The fuse is lit. Go Bishop down.
The scent of treasure.
Hmm. Did I miss this or
Step on up. Hold the line. Strike is one. Time for a light show.
down? Oh. Did they try to perform his
Ooh,
yeah,
will we find any
like they
firework
did.
materials in here?
Grab that.
The fuse is lit.
I thought you completed this. Huh. I did this.
Ooh, let me open it.
Oh, a CD. Okay. Nine kilometers. Okay, I see, I see. Come here, come here.
What do we have here?
I guess it says 88%, so what it is some.
Over here.
Cheddar also.
The scent of treasure.
Okay, that's good. Now we can go back to Southwest area. This. To try for a lane, I do like his character a bit. I don't know who's coming after him. And if I'm able to, I do want an silver. As which was yeah, just one wish how back can be. So, 13, level 13, no? No. Now two more wish and I can flip it.
Entering standby mode.
No, get this faster. I'll wait until it. But then that one, I think I have to take on also. I think this. No, I need to do this. I'll do this later. And this.
Nobody disturbs me.
Okay, thanks for tuning in. I'll be back later then. Good.